Raptors fans, it was a nail-biter. Once again, down to the wire. But we ended up on the wrong side of it. I don't know what we are doing. Raptors. Like, again, I don't know. I'm not sure I can take it much more. We keep having loss after loss after loss. Today started out very good. I was criticizing why we're taking so many threes when we're missing so many threes. Let's get into the paint. Let's get some points. Let's get Van Vliet going. He did just that. It seemed like we were on the path to beating the Kings. Granted, it's a home game, but, they're a solid team. They're a surprise team. They're going to probably make the playoffs and break that 16-year drought they've had of not making it. So, again, good test for us. And sadly, we failed. We got an F. We got an FVV on this one. Like down the stretch, there was even a moment where Pascal, he's breaking into his frantic spins and missing a couple in a row, and Alvin Williams on the broadcast goes, he's gonna make those shots. Yeah, when? In the first quarter? Like, come on, man. We gotta get serious. We gotta get ready. Nicky Nurse, what are you doing, my friend? You're messing. I gotta put the blame on you. I don't know. Precious Achua, Otto Porter. Okay, OG, certainly significant guy, not being in the lineup. But we had this game. Why are you keeping Gary Trent Jr. on the pine? Let him get out there and warm up. Chris Boucher, he's decent at defense. He was doing a little bit of energy, but he wasn't out there setting the world on fire. And he was missing his threes again. Let me go to Boucher right away to be a little critical of him. Yeah, 3 points made, 0 out of 2. But don't get me wrong, Mr. Boucher. You will not be getting all of the blame. Sorry, my French is, I don't know, merde, let's say. So, I wish I could say that whole sentence in French, but come on, Freddie, just what I was talking about. Like, at the end of the game, you start getting confidence. Fred was shooting him from Steph Curry range. He hit one. Well, he hit more than 1 3, but he hit one from way deep. But he was 2 of 8. Freddie, 2 of 8. 0 for 2 Boucher. 0 for 1 Banton. Banton, I thought you had a good game. Banton came in. He was solid. Banton is my, homeboy from Etobicoke, where I was born. And came in, had a nice dish pass from Barnes, where Barnes was around the other side and Banton kind of snuck behind the defense and, got a nice little pass. He made a nice little block. I don't know if he actually hit it because I guess that would have made it technically King's ball. But he definitely altered that shot from the corner almost right after the pass from Barnes. And, they had to stop play and do a side out because it hit behind the backboard. And then he had another layup. Like, I was cheering for this guy. Anyway, overall, he was good. He hit 2 of his 3. He just missed that 3 that he tried, but he gets excited. But again, I guess that's the path we want. Make some inside shots. Watch the ball go through the hoop. Then maybe attempt a 3 or 2. You don't need to go bananas. Mr. Van Vliet kind of took that, Scotty, looking good. 2 for 3, 66%. It's an easy one to do the math on. Pascal 1 for 1. So these guys aren't the problem. Even Gary Trent, let's get him a couple more looks at 3. But yeah, you got, wait a minute. Is this right? It says Gomez was 0 for 3, but I thought Gomez hit a 3. Maybe they counted that as a 2. Anyway, I don't want to just sit here and stare at the stats, but guys, this is getting depressing. It's getting depressing. Remember this? Actually, that was the funniest call of the night. Matty D on the, I think it was Pascal's 3 that he shot. It was a little short, but it had a nice little bounce on the rim and went pretty high up, actually, and fell in. And Matty D hit the rims are soft! Kawhi knows it! The Raptors know it! Anyway, I thought that was hilarious. And Pascal Siakam knows it, or something he threw in at the end. Anyway, that was funny. But, yeah, guys, come on. We got to get our stuff together here. that the end of that game was not good. When it's crunch time, again, psychiatrists, hypnotists, we need to spend the money. Please listen to me, Masai. Please, I'll come down there for just a quick consulting. I'm only like an hour drive away. I'll be there at the ACC. Come on, I'll come in person. I'll I'll work on hypnotizing them, but I don't think that's what you want. But I'll get the best. I'll source the guys. I'll bring them in. I'll coordinate the whole thing. I just need half an hour to an hour of time with each player, and my hypnotist. And of course, you guys are going to pay for it. But it'll be inexpensive compared to all those other execs you got, sitting around doing nothing but staring at the wall, trying to figure out maybe who we got to trade to get this thing going. Koloko, 2 for 4, not bad. What do we got totals here? Like Van Vliet, what a waste. He gets 39 points, but misses in down the stretch. Down the stretch we had Scotty Barnes clanging it off the front end of the rim. We got Van Vliet missing. I don't even know what they were doing at the second last play, running around like, I don't know, we need a 3, but they're happy to get anything because I guess they know they're going to foul them on the their possession. But Pascal and Van Vliet are like playing catch with each other. One guy's running in, dishing it back out to Pascal. Pascal runs in and dishes it back out to Fred. Like, guys, what are you doing? Is this some kind of weird circus act? Harlem Globetrotter routine? Or like, man, have a plan. That's what I'm saying, nurse. That's why I'm starting to put the blame on you, my friend, because I don't want to blow up this team. Pascal, he's the first team NBA guy this year. If he can keep his percentages up. Van Vliet, all-star last year. When he does play well, he's solid. I don't know what is going on with him mentally. I think he maybe needs to have another kid or something. And you can see Scotty Barnes has it together. I guess, yeah, we must just need OG and Otto Porter Jr. to come off the bench and train some threes because, Gomez can't seem to get it done. We don't have anybody that can hit a 3 consistently. Scotty Barnes looks like Pascal's the highest percentage because he was 1 for 1. So he's shooting 100% this game. Obviously, that's great. 66 next with Scotty. But Gary Trent Jr. should be that guy. Let's get it to him. And yeah, when OG comes back, I guess hopefully we'll do it. I don't know. I guess I'll jump into my top 5 plays for the heck of it, and then we'll do a little recap. But if you don't mind, actually like, subscribe, and check out my new channel. I've got a childhood friend of mine. We've been buddies since we were like in grade 7. In fact, big influence on my basketball. I grew up Canadian, obviously lots of hockey, lots of football, lots of baseball on my television at home. Not as much basketball. Probably was definitely the 4th sport. In fact, maybe the 5th. There might have been more curling on my television as a kid than basketball. But going over to Mike's house, there'd be, mostly Bulls, I gotta say. His dad would be watching NBA. And if we were quiet and, didn't make a mess, we could sit on the floor and watch the games. So, or we'd go downstairs and watch video cassette, VHS cassette recordings of the dunk contests over and over again. But anyway, check out the channel. I'll stick a link in the description below of this video. And yeah, but like, subscribe here. Hit me with a comment. And pop over there and hit us with a subscribe over there too. And yeah, we've only had 1 episode, but we're putting that out on Sundays, so you could look for it sort of Sunday evening or Monday. But it's going to be just a weekly recap show talking about where we think the team needs to go, what's going on, what's going wrong, all that stuff. Anyway, back in a sec with my top 5. You thought I was going to go to break there, didn't you? Okay, now I had this as one of my early plays. This is when things were looking good, though. So, I don't know. Maybe I should change it up. But anyway, I had it as my 5th best play. It was a defensive play. It was Thaddeus Young, who came out and hit a 3. Actually, yeah, did they give him credit for his 3? Thad Young, it says no 3s. I thought that was a 3 that he had right at the beginning. I don't know. Maybe these guys' toes are longer than I think, and they were on the line there. It was a 2. But anyway, Thad was Sabonis had the ball. Thad was defending him and was doing some nice pressure on him. And then even Pascal kind of came over. He didn't totally double team and leave his man, but he was doing that sort of I'm faking away from my guy and I'm swatting. I'm looking over here to see if I can disrupt. And yeah, Sabonis kicked the ball out of bounds in a sort of awkward pass attempt. I was hyped. I thought we were going to take this one. It was looking good at that point, so that is my play number 5. Yeah, play number 4 is a Pasquale little nice move that he did around Barnes. He made like a quick little step, and he was so past him that Pascal's so long that I love when he does the little layup where he's like right at the rim. He just drops it almost like just off the glass, and it's so. I can't even get there. I got to jump so friggin' high, just to even attempt to grab the net. I'm jealous, but I got to give Pascal props too because this one was as close. He did a move where he had his back, and he sort of was looking like he's trying to pass out, towards the outer 3-point line to sort of midcourt, and he just did like a move to go to his right and around the defender for a nice, sweet little layup. I wish he had dunked that one, but still, either one of those plays were sweet, and they were sort of close to each other. But yeah, that's my play number 4. My play number 3 was at the end of the first quarter. Mr. Scotty Barnes has the ball. He's doing his ISO thing, and I'm thinking, oh my God, here goes more ISO by the Raptors. Again, I think one of our main problems is too much ISO ball. We should be moving that thing and trying to get it to, a little bit more open shots, because the only thing other than saying this team sucks is hopefully our threes are getting contested enough. Or anyway, I'm off on a tangent, but so I'm watching. It's looking ISO-ish. Scotty Barnes is making a move, but as he starts to take his few little step dribbles in, and the other defender sort of comes over off Van Vliet, he kicks it to Van Vliet. Now, sadly, that defender recovered, and Van Vliet ended up I think the play was originally set up maybe for Fred to take a three. So instead, he has to create on the spot, and he does a nice job. He kind of goes around to the right, and then he weaved even a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, and got close enough to the rim for a nice little teardrop shot. Mr. Van Vliet, I'll give you the props when you earn them, my friend, but that's my number 3. Stop taking threes when you're missing. But anyway, you did get the number 3 play of the day today. All right, my number 2 play of today's game for the Raptors, number 2 play that is. I'm thinking about Scotty Barnes. He's going to get some mentions actually in the last 2 here, but Scotty Barnes, it was actually Pascal Siakam, passed it to Scotty. Scotty, again, made a cut, he was going straight to the basket, and as soon as that defender, that's what I do. I love Scotty, man. He's got so much potential. I'm not as down on him. Year 2, he's figuring it out. And we aren't playing as well as a team, so I think that's dragging him down partly. And obviously people are gaming a little bit more for him. But anyway, when the defender came over to him, he dishes it off to Koloko, who was sort of to the side, not quite in the dunker spot like he was on another play that Barnes I think it was Barnes, maybe it was Pascal that got it to him actually that time. He had a nice little dunk from the dunker spot. But this one he was a little bit over to the side, but yeah, still took the ball from Scotty Barnes and dunked it, Mr. Koloko. Love that guy. Yeah, that is my play number 2. And yeah, my play, obviously if we could have had something at the end there would have been a better play of the day, but instead my number 1, it brought the game to 108. It was back in the time when we maybe thought that we had a chance to actually win it before everybody started crumbling apart and couldn't, hit the side of a barn. Scotty Barnes came in. It was passed to him, I don't know, again, from the TV angle, it was on the right side, and he was on the camera side of the court. And he took the ball, made a nice little dribble, almost like he wanted to, again, power dunk it, but the defense of Sacramento was playing pretty well. The defender came out, and he did a little side Euro step, and then, again, his little, I think this one was from his right hand. Easy little layup in, but yeah, it was the stagger move, to enable the little layup that I thought was the highlight. It also didn't hurt that it was tying the game up at 108. I thought that was the beginning of the end of the Kings, but sadly, we just became the court jesters of the three ball today. While the Kings, actually, let me just check that quickly before I get off here because, sorry, my screen went blank. Yeah, look at the difference. 3 points made, 3 points attempted for the Sacramento Kings, 17 of 46 for 37%. They were 48% from the field, 85 from free throws. We were 85 from free throws too, and we were 50% from the floor. Actually, so what? We had a higher percentage from the floor. Well, that's because we were going in the paint, I guess. But yeah, 29% from three for the Raptors when they were 37. And I've seen we're averaging like 28 over the last few weeks, and one of the worst 3-point teams in the league. We gotta get that fixed, guys. Come on, let's make it happen. Please like, subscribe to my channel here. Go over, check out the Raptors in black and white with my man Mike, Head Swag, and Mr. Beast for president. As we know, we're working towards, I don't know what year that's going to be, 2040? I guess I should do the math and make sure that I'm even on the right year. I don't know if it's 2042 or 2048 or 2046 or 2044. I don't know. Well, I guess if it was 2040, it'll be 2044. Anyway, Mr. Beast, nominate him. Make him aware that you're in support of him becoming president of the United States. And I'll see you guys next game. Peace.